Buckman's office in Manhattan, and Dana Buckman has been at the helm for nearly 2 decades now.
Over 2.
Over 2 decades. Can you tell me how your journey started?
My journey started in Memphis, Tennessee with my family. I think that's where everybody's journey starts. I always remember that, go back to that. Through studying English in college and then looking for a career, and fashion just sort of fell in my lap, and I've loved it the whole time.
And how did you wind up working with Ellen Tracy?
Ellen Tracy was my first job when I came to New York. In fact, that corner right down there, 41st Street and 7th Avenue. I was standing looking up at all the buildings around. This is the fashion center. This is what at the time was the epicenter of fashion in New York. And I was trying to figure out how am I going to get in. And through a friend of a friend of a friend, I got an interview there. So it was luck. A lot of this is luck, right?
Right, and networking.
Absolutely.
Did you know what you wanted to be as a little girl?
No, I did. Never crossed my mind. I did love clothes. I sewed. I tried on played dress up. I was always interested in fashion somewhere.
And at what point did you want your own line or your own brand?
You know, it's funny. I never thought about that. I guess I'm so competitive, I'm afraid to unleash that in myself. So I just enjoyed working for the companies and doing the best I could. I never really thought, oh, I want my own line, let me get it. I think because I was afraid if I was disappointed, it'd be unbearable. So by not wanting it, I could be just happy if it happened.
So how did it come to be then?
It came to be through my connection with Liz Claiborne, who was my mentor and good friend. I worked for her, I guess, 4 years as her knit designer, and they decided to open up a more expensive label and ask if I wanted to do it and if they could name it after me.
Wow.
So again, it was luck and networking, and I tell that to the young people I meet starting their careers. A lot of it is your passion, but so much of it is just sort of what happens to you, you know. And it's important to remember that, because if the very tippy-top things don't happen, it's not necessarily because you're not good at your job. It could be just, you know, who you've met that day, and you don't know who you might meet the next day.
Right. So you have to put yourself out there.
You have to be out there. You have to work hard, do your best. There's certain constants that if you do that, that's sort of a good base work. So you'll be ready when you do meet the right person. And being open to meet people, like you said, networking. I mean, that word, I think, terrifies people, makes them, I know my daughters, I try to promote that without using the word. It's important to be open to meeting people, to put yourself out there, and it can't be pushy and obnoxious, because that's a turnoff. But you can't win if you don't play, that's sort of the thing.